We're starting off our coverage with the orange alert that has been sounded off in the coastal West Bengal and Odisha as super cyclone Amphan, which is 520 kilometers south of Odisha's coast, is expected to make a landfall tomorrow. Administration is now evacuating people from the coastal belts in the view of the strong winds and heavy rainfall. The IMD informed that the cyclone, with the wind speeds ranging up to 185 kilometers per hour, is likely to cause heavy to very heavy rainfall. Home Minister Amit Shah has spoken to West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and assured them of full support from the centre. NDRF has also deployed 26 teams in Odisha and West Bengal. Indian Coast Guard and the Navy have deployed ships and helicopters for relief and rescue operations.
The Amphan cyclone has transformed into a super cyclone. This is very significant because after 1999, the Odisha super cyclone, which happened in October 99, this is the second super cyclone happening in the Bay of Bengal. So this is a matter of serious concern, and it is important that we must prepare accordingly. And we would urge all the state missionaries in Odisha and West Bengal to also prepare accordingly, which I'm sure the state governments are already doing.
इसका पहले 2-3 बार आयला हो गया, बुलबुल हो गया, इसका पहले हुआ है, बट इतना बड़ा तूफान कभी नहीं हुआ है। ये बहुत ज़्यादा शक्तिशाली होके आ रहा है। तो हम लोग सोच रहे हैं जो यहाँ पे जो ग्रामीण आदमी लोग हैं, जो औरत लोग हैं, वो लोग कहाँ पे जाएगा तो आयला सेंटर में जाएगा, और आयला सेंटर वहाँ पे अभी क्वारंटीन सेंटर होके रखा है, तो आदमी क्या होगा।
Manogya Loiwal is now joining us from Odisha, bringing us the latest in terms of the developments. Manogya, what are you picking up in terms of the state government's preparedness as far as this cyclone is concerned, as it's looming over and just about 150 kilometers away at the moment?
Well, the cyclone has been intensifying, and IMD has been categorically stating that the speed is expected to increase in the next few hours. Now, this also means that the state government, both Odisha and West Bengal, will be facing these challenges on ground. NDRF is there in Odisha, ODRF, RAF is there. But besides that, there are a lot of preparations that are yet to be done. The reluctance in most of the people on the coastal belt is to move to these cyclone shelters, which are presently being utilized as quarantine centers. Now, schools, at least 13 schools have been identified in just Digha 2 Gram Panchayat areas, which will be utilized as a for the purpose of keeping these people in the shelters. Most of them haven't been even convinced enough to carry their items or stores and shops that they have and own, which has a lot of storage capacity and is in the entire stretch of the Digha coastal belt. Around 3,000 to 4,000 shops are there, which have been operational in past several years in a stretch of around 10 kilometers and has been serving millions of tourists. But the items that they have, the biggest threat would be that if the waves will be becoming higher, what IMD has predicted that, and it's already drizzling here, it started raining also intermittently. What we're being told is once these waves grow in their height, they would also reach out to much more interior areas of Digha coastline, which will have a massive impact and damage in the entire stretch of this area.
All right, Manogya, thanks for getting us those details right there. Manogya Loiwal joining us with the very latest. We'll continue keeping a track of this story. The cyclone is 520 kilometers away, and the state government has swung into action at the moment.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.